Welcome back to the Waffle Hour with Paul Jenkins. We just listened to the boss, James Brown. That's my guest, Stephen Camden's choice this morning. Now, Stephen, as well as being a fantastic children's book writer, is also a poet as well and writing for all sorts of different audiences. And Stephen, you're going to share something from your book, Everything All at Once, for us now, aren't you?
Yeah, this is a piece called Morning State from Everything All at Once, which is all set over 1 week in a secondary school. This was Morning State. Through the gates, past the bikes, wave to Tanya, dodge a fight, text to mom, arrived, I'm safe, switch it off, they confiscate, cut past science, slip inside, wave of students, catch a ride, reach the toilets, fix my face, check my homework, pencil case, meet Sabrina by the hall. Were you on Facebook? You see his wall. Walk together through the rush, spot Jerome, secret crush, Mr. Thomas, warden stare, too much stomach, not much hair, outside form room, join the line. Zach and Sean are trying to rhyme. Michaela's shouting something mean. Teresa's crying, drama queen. It's just a standard morning state. Another Monday in year 8.
Well, having obviously we've all been in year 8 at some point or another, but that brings back. I'm a teacher, former teacher in a secondary school, and I'm telling you now, that is Monday morning all over. It's absolute chaos on Monday morning. Nobody quite knows what's going on after the weekend.
But it's familiar chaos, right? It's that chaos that you kind of own, and it can, the tiniest moment, start of a Monday, can just set your whole week up or bring it crashing down, I think. So fun.
And there's a certain buzz around schools that you've managed to capture in that poem.
Thank you very much.
Did you go back to your own school days, or is it from working with kids that you suddenly thought, you know what, I need to capture this in word form?
It's a bit of both. I became fascinated by this idea that, the average school that I was going into is roughly like 1,500, 1,800 pupils. Some of these inner city schools I'm in, like mine was. And you're like, right, there are 1,800 versions of what this is. You could be sat next to your best mate in maths. You're having the best time ever. They're in like genuine hell. And it's like so much happens in the course of a day. Then you get home, mom or dad, whoever's at home is like, how was it? You're like, yeah, fine. That's it. So it's like, and so it just became about this idea of this, everything all at once is just a kind of a testament to the concurrent nature of everything happening, whether it's in the staff room while you're in, home ec cooking your ragu, there's somebody in PE just like drenched in sweat, like covered in mud from the football, hating being in goal. It's a beautiful mess and tapestry that goes from the highest highs to the lowest lows in the space of seconds and minutes. And I just wanted to kind of celebrate that, really.
And the book itself, it goes from the arrival poem just at the start, where it's kind of like almost like a spaceship, a giant spaceship for these 4 year sevens coming in on day one. You've got, you talked about PE, that Gazelle in the book is very much about that kind of like, watching people out the window, absolutely going hammer and songs on the school field. We've all got those memories of school, and in some ways it's kind of nostalgic, but also there's some more tender moments in the book as well, some real worrisome moments.
I think so. Completely. And I think it's like, well, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I certainly had them, and they were just they're forever. They're timeless, right? It's like, it's such a knife edge constantly, because you are figuring yourself out. You're figuring out other people in relation to other people all the time. Then you're constantly moving between lessons. There's danger. There's genuine fear, I remember. And there's also that sense of like, right, feeling like you don't fit. I felt that very much. I was very much a different person at home than I was at school. And so you just trying, my aim was to try and zoom in and not sum anything up, just get a little glimpse of something. And hopefully you see a bit of yourself in all of it in some way. And just, that it's not, it can be anything. It's full of hope. It's full of danger. It's full of worry. And it's all there.
It is a fantastic book, and it's been various different awards and lists that it's been put on. Do you want to tell us about some of the let's big yourself up a bit, some of the things that
mate, I can't believe you've done that. Right, some people have said it's all right. It's it's fun. It won the Clipper, which is like the only really like kind of recognized prize for poetry for younger people. The CLPE, they're an organization, a brilliant organization. You do a lot for poetry and stories in schools, and they choose with librarians and teachers and the organizations that they choose. And I ended up winning this thing, which was absolutely gorgeous. But almost more importantly, it's just that thing of, you get an email from a teacher going, I'm using it as for transition, or that's the real stuff. Like I say, it's like having it used for something as opposed to it just being its own thing is what's really exciting. So it's and it's lovely. It's pick it up, put it down. They're tiny little pieces. It doesn't ask much of you. It's like, but if it gets you, hopefully you see it through.
It's funny when you talk to artists, you've been the most confident person on this call, and as soon as I mentioned, like, big yourself up, he goes, well, it's not about me, it's about the thing. And this is a real thing for artists to get to grips with. No, I don't think anyone ever writes saying, you know what, I think this is going to be an award-winning piece that I'm going to write. This is, you're writing it for a very different reason, because you want to make that connection, don't you?
Hopefully, I think it's one of those things. But and also maybe it's a little bit. I'm being a little bit self-effacing, like we all are. Like, I think in order to put something out into the world, you have to have a confidence in it. So it's not like it's a lacking in confidence. It's just, I guess, it's a fear or wanting to avoid that sense of somebody, an entitlement, which is to me the ugliest thing in the world. So it's like, it's all gorgeous, but the most important thing and the most exciting thing for me is that live connection and the idea of it being used or sparking something,
We'll talk about that live connection, about performance. I think that's something to.
We're smooth, aren't we? We're pretty smooth, I think.
I think we're good. It's almost like we planned this. But now, in terms of things that we did plan the playlist, and now look, Toots and the Maytals. We played a little bit more, and our Soul and Motown show that we have on a Friday night. I know is going to be playing a lot of this, but you've chosen It's You, particularly, and we lost Toots not too long ago, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I mean, it's great band, but tell us about your connection there.
Well, just growing up again, my mom and dad worked far away before they kind of split up. So I was raised by my Jamaican grandparents mostly until I was like 12, and just it's part of the music. I remember being in the kitchen like constantly. I don't remember silence, and I just remember there being either through a tinny little radio or singing going on. So it was always, and that song. I remember eating breakfast to that song, and it just making me feel like I just massively boosted, like it was just an empowering thing. It is me, it's me, it's me, yeah, it's me. Like, I'm just feeling great from it, and I play it now when I'm cooking, and like our kids and our house, it's often full of it. And I mean, you're talking about a legend, right? And the whole band, like the mate, it's incredible. So yeah, happy to like share one.
So certainly something good to play about 9:30 on a Thursday morning.
Exactly, mate. That's what I was thinking.
Get everyone going.